All right, and welcome back to some more Avowed. Back where we left off at, right here on the pier. Did have a little bit of a hiccup. You know, I may or may not have had to change my character. I might have a little bit of a different loadout. And it might look a little different because I may or may not have messed up my last character and forgot to name him. So I want to have my character named. But we're back, and we're gonna continue on where we left off. Let's see what these old folks are up to.
I'll leave you then. I owe you my life, Envoy. I won't soon forget what you did.
Don't. All right, brother Ian. Beard brothers for life.
Not what you signed up for either. The things we saw in there. You'll put it right. You have to.
Oh, you just gonna fucking leave me behind them. You gonna make me do everything.
Well, it's the Living Land's biggest port. People come from all over. Not all of them are Aedyr's friends.
Wonder why?
You'll be fine. After the fort, I figure you can survive anything. I hope the folks at the embassy know where to find a good, strong drink. You don't have to. Just go up the pier. I imagine they've sent someone official-like to take you there.
Must be nice, eh?
Same to you. You'll make the
She
Emperor
over there
proud,
playing fucking
I'm
popcorn
sure.
gallery. Yeah, same Diggy, same.
Look, I'll no thank you for showing basic decency. But you saved my life. That counts for something. To me, anyway.
What do we do after this?
I don't push our luck.
Oh, man.
Not all of them. But it's not a great way to make friends. Give Paradisans a chance. That's why they came here in the first place. Try not to get killed.
Okay.
Nah, I'm kidding.
Thanks.
Just don't go around acting like you own the place. All right?
If the situation permits.
Hope we don't run into each other.
These docks are reserved for the Imperial Envoy of Aedyr.
And here I thought we were...
Hey,
Whoa.
turn
look at-
around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And he's late. Huh, probably died at sea. Good riddance.
You're like an idiot.
Wait, you're the... Fuck.
Yep, I'm gonna be a dick.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise.
I'm enjoying the fact
Unlike
that most of the
Aedyrans who couldn't
like
find their
the
ass with
like
both
the
hands.
just very
Present
direct
company
answers, like the
excluded.
aggressive or
They
asshole
told me
answers.
you were a godlike.
um,
I didn't know
It
what
doesn't
to
make them
expect.
dislike you. They're just like,
Your
oh,
face
okay, I'm
is
sorry.
so- Ooh, on second thought, why don't I just shut up before I say anything else I regret?
Now there's a good idea.
No doubt you've come for the Aedyran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger. No, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate.
Oh, they got it here too.
Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting.
Excuse me.
Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So we made up some new ones.
Okay. Fucking what? We're not a fan of it, so we're just going to rename it and do the same thing Well, we got a different name for it, homie. But
Sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him.
Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up? I did my time in the Rawatayan Navy. I'm good, as long as you talk real slow.
Kai, before you go, remember, you're taking a distinguished veteran into the wilderness. Make sure he comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Aedyrians like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say. They're an order of religious cutthroats, sharpening their blades for the glory of the burned queen. Oof, creepy bunch, too. Who needs enemies when you have friends like the Steel Garrote? You tell me, Envoy. The Aedyrians came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back. Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you. Wait, you know the Inquisitor?
don't
Dare I
worry
ask
about
how?
it. Known across the seas. Oh, this is great. I bet you this has. Man, this is gonna make me want to go play Pillars of Eternity, or like watch videos on the story of 1 and 2 Pillars of Eternity.
Well, that must have
We
been
were
awful.
levels.
I mean, considering everything that happened. I heard she's a monster, the personal handmaiden of the burned queen. But that's not all. They say she fell in battle in the dead fire, and death spat her back out. Yeah, good advice. Thank you, Envoy.
We'll have time to worry about Ludwine later. First, we've got to find your ambassador and my claviger.
Let's do it, homie. Oh, snap. New companion. Kai is a seasoned soldier and mercenary for Rawatayan Empire. Restless but affable. His wandering has led him to living lands in search of peace he has yet to find. As an experienced and battle-tested veteran, Kai can withstand damage, draw enemy aggression. Sweet, so you can draw aggro. Ammunition can burn inflammable obstacles. Nice. He'll be able to burn those little bush
I'll
bundles
bet
and
you're
shit.
glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air.
Abilities. Tree fighter. The fighter ability tree focus on overwhelming combat force. I don't want to do fighter. Maybe ranger. Seems like an established was. Oh, look, here's the freaking the halo. Fucking hollow sword. Companions. Okay. So he has 1 point. That's what it is. Fire and ignite target. Do I have any ability points? And I'm already on the wizard tree, actually, right? Yeah. Oh, the first tree with thing we picked is what chose this. Okay, okay, okay. So you can be a fighter, ranger, wizard, pretty much. Three. Wizard. Checkpoints.
Pogrunin left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
The city's getting crowded. Pretty soon the Aedyrans will outnumber us 3 to 1.
Watch where you're going. Haven't you heard it's not polite to stare?
Bro, why you like my God. That's my haircut, bitch.
Hey! Keep walking, Outlander.
It seems to like show you on the little mini map exactly if there's something around you. Right? So it's always good to walk around and look. You like break boxes.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Volter is here. I suggest you take a look at my wares before you speak to Daggerda. Who knows what mood she's in today?
This dude, the dad? This is my dad, bro. Even he has the same scar above his eye. How about sell? Okay. Sell that. Keep the wands. The axe. Oh, axe is one-handed. Man, I would kind of want to prefer an axe over. I have this already, so we're good. Well, mace. Oh. Okay. I can't. Okay. Dual bladed. All right.
Protect that pretty face. Heading out to the wilds. Make sure you
Yeah.
need. You don't want to. Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Oh damn,
Come on.
brother.
You're not still
What you
mad about
did?
that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
What the
I
fuck? She went
knew
from.
you'd come around.
I thought I told you never to be here.
Miss me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Well,
I'll
I'm
let
not
you
mad at you anymore.
I don't
Man,
mind him.
tell me that ain't some
What are you
bullshit.
interested in?
Ooh, what's that? Treasure map. I have lockpicks. Lockpicks. this in. No, he's in account of a week card. So send some type of cake.
Welcome to Dawnshore, traveler. My name is Dagerda.
Oh, I bet
You
it's
seem
got
like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. And I promise a safe and pleasant transaction, despite whatever Volter told you. I'm sure he did. He'd rather To be honest, stranger, I'm not inclined to go into it. He knows what he did. And let's leave it at that.
Okay, sorry.
The living lands are a dangerous time to... Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradise. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
So you do care.
I lied the garrote for you. Do I have to spell it out?
Want to see what she was saying. Oh, hey, what's up, lady?
Feels like the living lands is growing wilder every day. Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
I don't trifle with souls, man.
They're tearing my home apart. Never mind.
You're standing in my light.
What the?
I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
I know, right?
Only because they've been ignoring me. How hard could it be to find a watcher?
They did a good job on the hairstyles.
I was afraid you'd say that. I need to speak to one, fast. Something more like. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do?
Oh, let's go fuck them up.
Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them. Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate it. Well, I'm being nice. You got this guy just dead
I don't sell dank spores. Please stop asking.
Oh man, I'm just trying to get high like everybody else, bro. Why you fucking get mad at me? You tell everybody quit telling me you got the dank. Here's Billy Willis.
Move along, please.
I was here first. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not moving.
I'm not moving.
Leave me alone.
I can't help it. After what happened with Kalisha.
I know, dear, but worrying isn't going to do anything.
You're right. Of course.
Have faith, love.
We at some point get like a jump ability or some shit. Yep. Just quite upgrade material. Upgrade materials are used to improve weapons, armor for matching material. Okay. Ooh. Need baby. I heard a twinkle. I heard a twinkle. Wait, maybe I should have. Oh shit, you scared the crap out of me, dude. What's up with Crystal?
You say the militia have closed Paradise to newcomers, so where should I go?
Well, there's always the shanty town, but, well, you...
I sailed all the way from the Eastern Reach, if you can believe it.
I feel like I'll get to a point where I can jump higher or something. Or I'm gonna get like an attack, a thing that's gonna let me grapple or shit or something. Is that a dead stingray? That is, that's cool. I've never seen that in the game. See all those other areas you can climb up to with the ropes. But how to get up here though? I'm gonna read this. Aedyr Empire. Ooh. Okay. Getting outlawed. And what camera are you guys playing in? If anybody else in the chat's playing, you just jump down from there, bro. I like when you look at him, it tells you, hey, you have a skill point for this guy. Yeah, see, like, what the hell? I gave him this thing already. So what is he talking? Marcus red or anything. I don't know about anyone else, but I don't ever really pay attention to much of the mechanics or like the tutorial shit. I like to kind of just play and I'll learn shit as it go along. Oh damn, dude, this thing's got three. Got 3 skulls on it, which I don't know what that really means, but typically that's a bad thing. That's like a I don't want to go there. Do the cabin first. This is my first time looking at the map. Alright, dude, what the hell do you need?
The Dreamscourge has driven people to the city. Means more bandits on the road. Between tensions in the city and threats outside, the move.
Bro, wow, what? It's not me that has a point, right? He doesn't have any. Yes, he has no points. What is it? Okay, now I gave him 0. Maybe.
Militia's in over their heads.
I don't. It's still showing it. I don't know if that's like a glitch and it's just stuck there. But let's move on.
First Kevin leaves, his letters won't turn up. Que larde. I'd heard the godlike had come to Paradise.
That's
oh,
me.
Hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you...
Oh, at the camp?
An honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place? I apologize. My curiosity got the better of me. Surely you see, though, a god like Envoy, you are quite unusual. Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you? Maybe that's for the best. Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my height. He must have gone farther than I thought. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him. I'm not assuming the worst yet. I'm sure he's just indisposed.
You know how many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3, this month.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay for it.
Their animation
I
in this
even have more
is
work
awesome.
for you. Thank the gods. At least Coin will get me somewhere. When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him, bring his work to my shop in Paradise Town. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
Oh, this is the quest, okay.
Well, that's
Alright,
our
dude,
marching
good.
orders then.
No, I guess this is party camp. I've never not done this before. You can change your main outfits at the main camp tent. So these are the 4 people we get along the way, I'm assuming. Let's go. Can we leave just straight from here?
I haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, Envoy.
Oh, okay, so I can store stuff. That's where I upgrade. Upgrade materials. Okay, we just got some. Golly. We get all the way up to superb grade. Okay. Don't have anything to upgrade. Change unit weapons. Set the unit weapon from the left screen. We don't have anything unique. Okay, you can replace it with enchantment. Beto Bambito. Now, can I talk to you?
After your voyage, it must be nice. You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Aedyr himself.
That's
Quite
me.
a position. Tall grass, huh? Even in Rauatai, you lot are the stuff of legend. I guess I should count myself lucky our paths didn't cross sooner. But that raises a bigger question. Why would your Emperor send one of his most accomplished warriors all the way out here? Besides curiosity as to why a foreign war hero was sent to the frontier, I was in rough shape when I came to Paradise a few years back. Claviger Amond helped me get settled here. If he's gotten into trouble, the least I can do is help him out of it. Especially if he's following up on rumors of the Dreamscourge. Not much. It's hard to separate fact from rumor. I've heard it changes people, makes them confused, disoriented, and eventually violent. No one seems to know exactly how it starts. And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the
Their animations
presence
and their
of
structure.
so many Aedyran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote Paladins
Look at his
supporting
mouth.
them
Look at all the muscles
is
that
only
move.
making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Claviger
There's still
accompanied
work
your
to be done on a
ambassador.
lot of it. That's fucking cool. Did you notice that, Dingy?
Don't get me wrong, we have had a welcome reprieve
his
from the
eyebrows,
usual
too.
muggings and murders since your country folk started
And I even
arriving
noticed with
en masse. But
the
I
previous guy
don't
we
know how
talked to.
long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course. Just be careful where you say that. That's the kind of talk that may get people thinking you've got the Dreamscourge. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again, even if it's just for a while. They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dreamscourge. I guess it sounded better than miasmal canker. It's the gateway to the living lands. Scenic. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarrock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other. Then, if they've got any sins, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the living lands. Exactly. What's not to love?
Yep.
These days, we have a few more would-be adventurers trying to leave their mark on the place. The Living Lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter. The folks who say that either last the longest or the shortest. For a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from. It was, for some. Not always the types you'd want as your neighbors.
I'm looking in the right place. I wouldn't mind, I'm getting going. I get me a piece of land.
You could count on being left alone. That's what some fear. Hilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Steel Garrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Aedyran who sneezes into somebody's stew. Then I've got answers.
Let's see.
I joined up with the Rautine Navy as soon as I was old enough.
All right.
I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Archipelago. Part of a long-term effort to reclaim our ancestral homeland and feed Rautine from Deadfire's fertile soil. I believed in that mission. Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden archipelago and civilization to our distant Wana
Again,
cousins.
this really makes me want to play Fields of Eternity games or watch a video on like the whole backstory.
I was young and naive, and maybe that's no excuse. The Wana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time fighting the tribes as we did pirates and Wilder. And it was hard to see how any of our fighting and dying was feeding people back home. I'd always heard that war was supposed to temper us, strengthen us, but I didn't see that either. Some fell apart. Some bought into the cruelty that our continued presence required. Others didn't buy into it, but went along with it anyway. And that bothered me more somehow. I deserted. and I bounced between different mercenary companies for almost 10 years. Hey, not all of us catch on so quick. Besides, there were only so many options for a Rowatayan deserter with no training and anything else. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battles and my crew. Yeah, it just took me a little longer to figure that out. Being part of a squad kept me going. For a while, anyway. By the time I came to the
I know the feels,
I'd
bro.
seen enough. Had enough.
I miss the uniform too, man. Alright.
Yeah. Though, in a lot of ways, it feels like I didn't really start living until I got here. Look, if I can give you some hard-won advice, stay on your toes. You're in a difficult position. Whatever your role asks of you, make sure it's something you're willing to give. Because you're the one who has to live with the consequences. Hey, advice is easy. The hard part's all you. Holler if you need anything else.
Hello. What do we do? We've already interacted with everything. I think we get that trip right. Just fucking looked at everything. You need a mark all button, man. Mark. So I had the mission marked for that thing out. But I could very easily still go back into town. I didn't. That's it. Is there a way to just get quickly to the map? I want to try something. See how this goes. Look at it, boy, one-handed, baby.
Earth and raw.
Citizens depend on us. Swing like you mean it.
fire sound. Maybe I can get some fire.
Think the living lands will stop to let you rest? Pick up that weapon and keep training.
There's a stand against me because he's so. Are you just going to fight some dude? Oh, I kind of prefer first person. Here's something.
Look alive! Marvin would be ashamed to witness such incompetence. My grandfather could do a better job than you lot. He's missing both arms. Another recruit. By the flames, Cynric finds the strangest types. You're not the only soldier here, pup. If you think you're so tough, why don't you prove to me what you've got? Spar with me. I'll take on you and your big blue friend.
If you're sure, I've got plenty of reach.
Oh, it'll be fun, all right.
Oh, douchebag.
In Magrin's name, prepare yourself.
This one's mine.
Worth and raw. Worth and raw.
All right, I yield. Well done. You have passed.
Better on our feet than in the ground.
It's clear I underestimated your prowess. Fierce as a Rathoon you are, Envoy. Now for your prize. Our surplus includes a large hammer, an arquebus, a spear, and a wand. What say you, huh? Aha, the blessed firearm.
Yeah.
Its flames burn brighter and faster than any I've seen before. Oh, it's no god hammer bomb, but it will serve you well. Fear not the flames, Envoy.
What you give me? Snap noise. But that would have to replace one of these. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, put this on here. Oh, that's a nice unlock picking system. Yes, it is. Catch you later. Boy, look at that running game. That's a dope running animation.
Sorry, boys. Seems luck is on my side.
Tildy at the bathhouse, more like. I saw her give you those lucky dice.
Oh, I think you're just jealous that she likes me more than you.
If she likes you that much, why is she still charging?
Shut up and roll, you two.
He hit him with the reel. Asking the hard questions. I want to finish doing this cabin mission before we end the recording for this.
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wilds.
I am.
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too.
It does seem like that, right?
You take lead.
Yep.
Zareps. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful.
Next one's mine.
See.
Oh, it's gonna keep all right. Fucking kill that guy, bro. He's gonna heal him again.
Seek. Hulu Thang.
I got my freaking
Worse than raw.
I'm supposed to stun him, I thought. Oh, I finally got some throwables. Yay! This is what I was looking for earlier. All right, I actually think right here is where I'm going to call this recording done. And remember, if you enjoyed the content, to help the channel out a little bit, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. If any of that type of stuff helps, I appreciate you, and I'll catch you later. Later, man.